a continuation of Towny McTownface's rural street into this nice rural highway that comes all the way into our campus district over here. And that links up and makes this nice little interchange that I think looks a lot more realistic than the large trumpet interchange that was here earlier. And of course, the continuation of our high density zoning in the main part of our city. We are really starting to expand. It's really nice. We do need a lot more single family homes because we do not have a lot of those anymore, but that's coming. I'm loving the look of this huge tower here. It would be such a treat to live here and just be able to look over the city for the time being until more towers come in, and then it wouldn't be as fun. But guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes, shall we? Today's gonna be fun because we are going to be building the infrastructure that will expand our city in the future. We're gonna be building some roads that are really going to help with the future expansion of Downtowny McTownface, and then our little Springville's campus over here. I am very excited for this because it's finally gonna link these up in a more of like a, like a local connection. You know, right now you can hop on the freeway and you can get there, but if you want to get there a little bit faster, you can't. And the reason why I want to do this right now is because we're seeing some garbage issues over here. And I think that's because the garbage truck legitimately has to come from way over here, hop on the highway, come all the way down the freeway here, take this, come over here, come in. Like, that's just kind of that's a long way to go for a garbage truck. Well, it's a long way to go for anybody, but you know, the garbage trucks as well. They are people, or Sims, I suppose. And it's a long way. So we're going to build a local connection. I'm hoping that that kind of figures this out. The one thing that we're going to do first though, oh, we had a house burn down. Very sad. We had a traffic accident. Also sad. Anyway, the first thing that we're going to do over here is fix this problem. I'm noticing there's a no vehicles problem right here, which is weird because we definitely have vehicles right over here. We built an extra train line. So we have 15 trains. So I don't know why there would be no vehicles. So upon further investigation, if we come over here into our train lines and we look our cargo route, the cargo route does not turn in here and come on this line. If you want to come in here, there's only one route and it comes out here. That's it. So obviously this connection right here is a wee bit bugged. So we're just going to try to fix this really quickly. And I'm thinking that this might have been kind of a pretty steep angle. So let's come into our train line right here. I'm going to turn on our contours just in case. And then we're really just going to grab this. We're going to try this first time. Cool. Now let's see if that works. Now it does. Awesome. I actually want to come in here though, and I want to look at our train lines. So we have 3 cargo routes. I'm going to change the colors of these so that we know which one is which. And then I want to look at them. So which one, the green one? I think we're seeing a little bit of confusion with our route. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to come in here. Our public transport routes, we really should have named these when we had the chance. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do this really quickly. I'm going to take out all of our routes, cargo and public, and then I'm going to re-put them back in, and I'm going to name them properly. So I'm going to do that really quick right now, and then we'll be right back. All right, perfect. So now if we come into our train lines, we have public transport, Downtowny, outside, Towny, to Downtowny, passenger, Towny, outside, and then the same with our cargo. Downtowny, Towny, cargo, Towny, outside, Downtowny, outside. And these should all be good to go. Our cargo is actually moving now. Perfect. We're not seeing the thing come up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely love to see it. That was a wee bit frustrating, but that is okay. I am just thinking our elementary school is completely packed. So we are going to extend this. Perfect. And I don't think we can place one of these in. No, we can't. Oh, we already have one in anyway. That's okay. I do want to look at our high school really quickly. Our high school is good, so we don't really need the extension. Perfect. And then I just want to take a quick look at our college. How are we doing over here? We're actually very full on the college. We're halfway, which is kind of wild. Yeah, we'll leave it for now, just knowing that that is something that we'll probably have to take a look at in a little bit. Our high school honestly will probably need an extension wing as well, and let's just do it. Our town's starting to grow a little bit, and I think this could be helpful. We are making pretty good money, so let's do our extensions for both of these. And I did want to put in this library over here as well. So I know this is going to probably eat into our budget quite a bit. Yeah, now we're only making 800 bucks, but I think that that's okay for the most part. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, so let's get into what we're actually doing today. We are going to be taking our main street road, which we always knew that we were going to extend. We just didn't know where. And we're going to be bringing that over into this area here. Now, I've had a couple ideas for where I kind of wanted this to be. For example, in the beginning, we were going to have this link up over here and do like a nice little interchange here. And then I was thinking, well, no, like let's actually extend it out. I was thinking about linking it up with this street right here, because this street kind of comes all the way around, and it would be fun to have this go somewhere important because it is such an important road in this town, and it will probably grow in importance as this area fills out even more, right? Like eventually this industrial area right here, we're gonna run out of trees, right? Like look, we have so many trees, so we really don't have to worry about it right now, but eventually we're gonna run out of trees over here. And when we do that, and when we do run out of trees over here, we're probably gonna develop this area, or at the very least do something with it, and which means that this area is going to be developed as well. So this street will continue to be important and will become more important as time goes on. So it would just be really cool to have that importance solidified early on, right? Like right now it's just kind of a fun collector, but it'd be really cool if it went somewhere. I was also thinking, well, maybe this road could end up being this road right here, right? Because this oh, there was just a car crash right here. Oh my God, this is probably very dangerous. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking this road could come over here because this road turns into this little industrial area. So there's been a lot of thought that's been put into this. And what I've settled on is I think we're gonna have this road connect up with this street right here, because if this street is like a local connection, oh my God, look at this tornado. It's coming right for our city. No way, it's leaving. Oh my God, dude, what's happening? This is insane. Is it just gonna stay here? God, look at that. That's super cool though. We're right in the eye of the storm right here. Look at that. Wow. It looks like it's going away from our city, or at least not gonna come over here. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. That's so cool. Okay, it's not coming towards us. That's good. We can continue on our little build. Oh my goodness. Hopefully that doesn't take out anything. What a sight though. Imagine looking at that. That is, I've never seen a tornado in real life, but that looks very scary. And now it's over the water too. Oh, it looks like it's coming right for our town over here. Okay, it disappeared. Thank God. That would not have been fun. Ugh, our little town would have been absolutely wrecked. Yeah, that would not have been a good time. That would have sucked a lot. A lot. Okay, anyway. So what we've decided on, that was a very long, what we've decided on is taking this road and extending it out and then linking up with whatever street this is going to be. Rockland, Emerson to Rockland. Yeah, with this street right here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to buy quite a few tiles. We're probably going to buy at least here, and then I'll probably buy these two as well. How many are we at? We're at 13. And honestly, I'm probably gonna have to buy these because we're gonna end up changing this road as well. And more on that a little bit later. But we're gonna buy these for now. Leave this one little one little tile right here. And now let's do it. So I'm gonna use a regular 2-lane road just for the beginning here, and we're gonna taking this. We're gonna kind of come out, and I'm trying to find the 150. I think it's right here, or the 180. And we're gonna come down. We're actually gonna send this straight about here, and then we're gonna come down with it. And we might take out some homes in the process, and that just kind of sucks for them, but it is what it is, to be honest with you. We are going to extend this out a bit, like right here, and then we're just gonna do a nice little curve in there. Perfect. And then we'll take this road and we'll send this out here for now. And then I want to look, how's this? This is fine, actually. I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing in the world. So we are gonna turn on our contour levels, and we're gonna, like, it's pretty flat over here, so we don't really need to worry. Where we need to start to worry is like kind of over in this area over here. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do is I'm gonna use our highway, and we're gonna grab this road, and we're gonna start sending it out. So we're gonna follow, let me think, because we're gonna come under this bridge right here, right? So we're gonna watch our slopes. So we wanna make sure that our slopes aren't too crazy. We're gonna come under this bridge, and then we're actually gonna end up coming and bridging over this rail track here for now. And you know, in the future, maybe we change things around, but for now, I think that idea is quite nice. So we're just gonna follow this contour line right here to go under the bridge. And now we're gonna start to slope upwards. I'm gonna do a nice easy 5.5, come over here, perfect. This looks a bit funny for some reason, don't know why. And then let's come down now. And I think what we'll do is we're gonna turn on our continuous mode. So it actually ends up going up, which is kind of funny. So we are 10 meters above. So we're like over here. Yeah, so we're gonna end up kind of probably carving into this mountain a little bit, which is fine. So I wanna turn, and we have so many of these little things happening. And I just wanna see, if we can get, so this is 0.1, which is amazing. So I'm gonna put this here, which means that this bridge is literally just flat, which I think is just really cool. And I think we actually might end up upgrading this bridge to be on the ground afterwards. For now, we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave this here, and then we're gonna start with this road over here, and we're gonna bring this out a little bit more. So let's turn on all of our snapping again. We're actually gonna upgrade it from here. Perfect, just like that. And now let's just kind of, honestly, I think we send this out a bit. We'll send it to about here, just a very straight road, which kind of dips a little bit, but that's fine. I think that's okay. Oh my God, we have another tornado. Dude, what is happening? Please don't destroy our city. I would not enjoy that. And now let's see, I want to see where these are in relation to each other. I think this is much higher than this road over here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come into our level terrain tool. We're gonna go down to 50. I'm gonna grab this height, and then I'm gonna see where we are here. So we're actually much lower, which is super interesting. I definitely thought we would be higher. So let's take this out. So I think with our highway, knowing that we're lower, I'm not gonna try to go too much higher. So I think we're gonna follow this terrain line right over here till about here, because now this is where we start to clip in a little bit more. And let's grab our slope terrain tool and see. Actually, let's send this out a bit more. Yeah, let's do like here. Yeah, that's almost perfect, actually. So 180 here. Yeah, that's actually awesome. These are really, really close to each other. We're gonna go down to 50, and I'm gonna grab here, right click here, left click over here, and we're just gonna slope our way up. Awesome, just like that. We're gonna come into our curved road tool. We're gonna turn off everything but our guideline. And here's our guideline right here. And we're just gonna curve in till about, I'm gonna do 98, 98, because I think that would be nice. Bam, we'll turn on everything. Done. Look at that. That is really, really nice. I like the way that that turned out. Cool, cool. Now let's fix up our terrain a little bit. So we're coming to our soften terrain tool. We'll just soften it up around these areas. Nothing too crazy because we want to make sure that like this will be developed at some point. Not right now, but it will be developed at some point. So it's just good to, you know, keep that in mind. And then we're going to grab our level terrain tool and I'm going to go down to 30. I'm going to grab this height and we're going to bring this out as close as we can, like right about here, I think. Perfect. Awesome. And then let's take out this road. We'll come back into our curved road tool. We'll turn on all of our snapping. 180 here. Bam, done just like that. And now I think that this makes a little bit more sense. Perfect. We'll do our soften terrain tool up around here. We won't add too much, but I think that just looks a little bit nicer. What I am excited for, to be honest with you, that we don't have right now, that's very, very, very frustrating, is fences. Because this would be another one of those areas where there's a lot of car crashes and deaths. And, you know, I would like to not have that as much as possible. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to using our shift terrain tool, we're going to come down to 25 and we're going to bring this up around here. Perfect. So here we are. We're going to level it out right here and we're just too low. So let's come up one more or two even. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slope. So from here to here, we're going to come up. And the reason for that is I would like this bridge segment to be on the ground. I believe that's a 180. Perfect. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Looking really, really nice. We'll come back up to 50 and we'll just soften it up around here. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I think that this bridge is probably a little bit more realistic now. Yeah, I like that. I like the way that that looks. And now this kind of makes a little bit more sense. We're already seeing utilization on this highway as well, which is perfect. The other thing that I wanted to do is originally that this road was maybe going to turn over here. I want to make sure that we can take this road right here and we can bridge across. That's kind of like another goal because I would love to be able to open up development over here. Like, this is a very flat land, and if I believe, I think it has a lot of, where is it? Natural resources. Yeah, we have oil over here, which is right by the train line, which is really, really cool, and we have farmland. So this is going to be a really good area in the future. So I just want to make sure with our road, now that we've added this in, that we can bring this over. Let's go up 10 meters. Oh my God, awesome. Yeah. So just for the future, right? This will end up being a collector that comes all the way down here. And it's already kind of like an old industrial road anyway. So it's all just going to work out super, super nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very excited about that. And I'm wondering, I want to click this road. Traffic flow is good. We do have traffic around 6 o'clock, which is really cool. And then low traffic elsewhere, which is awesome. This should work out. This should work out quite nicely. Now, the last thing that we want to do for this area right here is this highway. We are going to change this up. So right now it's kind of like a freeway. You know, we have this 2-lane highway that comes in, uses this little trumpet interchange, and then goes out over here. And then it does turn into a 2-lane again. And I mean, this is a 2-lane as well, but you know what I mean? Like a parallel kind of thing. And honestly, I'm thinking that that might be a bit overkill. As much as I do love highways, and I really do love highways in this game, in most games, in real life too, highways are great. I think it's very, very, very overkill. So we are going to change things up. I'm actually going to take this out. I won't do it just yet, but we are definitely going to take out this interchange, unfortunately, as much as I like. Yes. So then I'm going to come into our highways, come into our 2 lanes, and we are just going to upgrade this to be just a through. And now we are going to have an interchange here, but it's not going to be as intense. So this is very flat, which is awesome. We're going to come over here. Yeah, so I want this to be very symmetrical. So let's start that right here. I'm going to add some road, what are they even called? I'm going to add some road guidelines. I'm just thinking, where do we want this thing? This will probably come around up here. Yeah, so like roughly here. Yeah, so we're gonna add some road guidelines. I'm gonna put one right here. We're gonna do this 90 degrees and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Perfect. And then I'm just thinking we'll end up bringing this out. I'm gonna bring this out 80 meters for now. And we'll do the same thing on this side, 80 meters. And then we're gonna come up here. just like that. Take this out, and now we got something kind of to work with. So we're gonna come up. I'm gonna grab right here, go over 10. Now we have this 48-meter bridge right here, but it's 90 degrees perpendicular. Perpendicular with the highway, which was really just the goal of adding these two roads here. And then, so now we can take these out, easy. And now I just want a nice, easy descent down. So we'll come, this is a 6, and we'll probably end up curving this in, to be honest with you. We are going to take this back to here though, and honestly take out all of this. Perfect, and now we're not really worried about that. So on this side, we'll start it on this side first. So I'm gonna take this guy, and we'll go down, I'm gonna do 200 meters. So we'll do 200 meters on either side. Perfect, just like that, and then we'll come out. I'm gonna do, let's see. So we should be 200 meters from here, which means if I come out 200, and then 200's right here. Perfect. I just like making these as perfect as possible, if I'm being honest with you. 200, 200. Yes, yes, yes. So let's come out here. We'll add another guideline. Perfect. Then what we're going to do, this is 200 here. This is all in the head, and I'll try to explain it as I'm doing it. But I'm just trying to make this as like perfect as we can. So this is a perfect 200 by 200. So the reason why we're doing this and I'm creating all these guidelines is because if we start, we have to think from here, like what's a good area to start our ramps, right? And like this looks like a good one right here. So we'll do like 32. So then we come out 32 on this side. Perfect. And now if we use our curve road tool, we should have a very perfect, this is 168. It's actually not perfect, which is so frustrating. What if I use a continuous tool? 168 by 168. For whatever reason, that is perfect. That is a huge, absolutely ginormous interchange, but that's fine, I guess. Is that a little bit too big? I'm just thinking, are these a little bit too small? I don't think so. I'm gonna leave it for now. It's fine. So we'll take this out. We'll add our 32. Perfect. We'll take this out. We'll add our 32, and then now this should be 164, 164. So this one, I believe this one was 168, 168, and then this one's 164 for some reason. So let's try it one more time. Oh, and it's because it's at the edge, and then we link up with the edge over here. Yeah, that's fine. We can leave that like that. We shall survive. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out these roads right here. We'll take out this little guy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And now we should be able to, using our lanes, I'm gonna use our curve road. And what I want to do is, this is 55 meters. So let's come out, we'll do 56 at a 90 degree, and then we'll do another 90 degree this way. And I'm gonna break here, perfect. And we're gonna upgrade this road on the other side to be a 3-lane. Right, like here, perfect. And we'll fix these up afterwards. I'm not too worried about it. And now if we take these out, we should be able to just curve our way in. 55, 58, yeah. And then we do the same thing over here. So 61, 59, pretty good, to be honest with you. So we'll do the same thing on this other side. So we grab this will be a 58. So we come out, we'll do 56, that's fine. Come over here, perfect. Grab this 3-lane, upgrade it. Right here, perfect. Take these out. Awesome. Come back in here, grab our curved road tool. Or a continuous, I suppose. And then we'll come up 59, 59. Look at that, dude. Look at that. I don't see our lengths, but it looks pretty good to me. And now we have this really nice little interchange over here. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bring this road here. We'll do the same thing right here. Perfect. And then we'll upgrade these. Whoa, we'll upgrade these to be 2. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing over here. 2. And then we take these out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And now we can take these guidelines out as well. So this is a ginormous interchange. It is what it is. I think it looks fine. Now we need to link this up over here. So let's grab our highway road. We'll come into our continuous. Well, we'll actually straighten it out a bit because we're going to end up putting like a roundabout over here. So we'll put this here. And now let's come down. So we're on this contour level right here, which means that we can kind of snake our way down right over here. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, and it wasn't perfect. So let's actually fix that. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And honestly, this road gets so little utilization that we might be able to upgrade this all the way to here. I think that that would actually make a little bit of sense. Like, this isn't a very busy road, so why put it in? What we will do is I am going to add roundabouts over here though, because I think that that is still important. And we'll put the big ones in because these are going to be larger trucks that are moving through here. We honestly might need more lanes as well, but we'll leave it for now. And then this road right over here is going to meet up here. So we'll bring this out about 60 units. And then we'll do a nice, easy 90-degree right over here. So let's see, like right here. Perfect. And because it'll be high speed, we're going to make sure that it's 90-degree. Awesome. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is a very, very, very large interchange, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. We are going to do the same thing that we did over here though, and we're going to shift our terrain a bit so that it makes a little bit more sense. So this is 10 meters up. So let's grab 10 meters. That'll be 10, ooh, love that. 10 contour lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to grab this. Perfect. And we're going to bring it out here. Awesome. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Cool, cool, cool. And now we're going to grab our slope terrain tool. And we know that this is our column right here. And we're just going to bring it up right here. Did I do that right? No, I did not do that right. So we'll grab our 10. We'll start here. Perfect. Just like that. Awesome. And then let's make sure before we do the other side that this looks good. It's not perfect, which is frustrating. So maybe this needs to be a wee bit higher, honestly. So let's grab this and we'll come up like there. And now let's see if we grab a road. Perfect. Just like that. I think that looks fine. We'll grab our soften terrain tool and we'll soften it all around here. What we will do though is I'm going to level this out a little bit sooner. And then we'll do the same thing over here on this side. So let's grab, we have our 10 here. So let's grab this and we'll slope all the way up. And then we shall take out this road. Perfect, perfect. Here, amazing. And it kind of dips, which is funny looking. So let's fix that right now. Does it still? It does not still. I don't think so, at least. It kind of does, actually, which is a wee bit frustrating. And I think it could be kind of cool, actually, to do a truss bridge over here. So let's figure out how we can do that. So let's grab our soften terrain tool. We'll soften everything up around here. Obviously, that's gonna kind of annoy us, but that's fine. Perfect, and we'll soften it up a little bit more. Amazing, cool, cool, cool. And now I'm gonna take this out. We're gonna come back in here, grab our bridge, and it doesn't want to work with us. Maybe it's not high enough, honestly. Well, it is what it is. This does look really nice still. This looks much better. This area looks really, really cool. I'm liking what we've done. I am gonna come in here with some oak trees and we're gonna paint it a bit. Nothing too crazy. I just want a little bit more trees over here in this area, you know? It looks kind of bare, and I think that this looks a lot better. Cool, cool, cool. So now we should see, this is gonna be highway. I'm wondering, should we put a little roundabout over here? I'm gonna put one in. If we don't need it, then, you know, we don't need it. It is what it is, but I think I think it's gonna be okay. We're still seeing garbage issues over here, which is honestly a little frustrating. I don't know why garbage is piling up. I wonder. Let's come over into our recycling center. Let's see. So we have 13 out of 15. I wish I could see routes. In the old game, you could click on a road and see routes. So let's see if we can do that. Just this one building has high garbage accumulation, which is a wee bit frustrating. And I'm wondering why that is. These ones don't. So what happens if we rebuild this road? The other option is to build another like recycling center or an incineration plant over here. I feel like that might be a bit overkill. The other thing that we could do is build more trucks. So we have 15 trucks right now, and most of them are in use, that's quite a bit of trucks, to be honest with you, for all of them being in use. I think we actually do this. 11. Let's let it be for now. The other thing that I want to do while we're here, we have quite a high water availability, and we're importing a bunch of water. We also have our sewer treatment at about the middle. We are going to link up these two roads right here with our water supply. So this means that we should not be importing for this town anymore. So we should save a little bit more money. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, so now we should be saving a little bit more money. Our water trade, now we're exporting, which is good. We were importing before. Our sewage treatment is about the same. We're not exporting any sewage, but that's okay. But now we are exporting water, which is kind of what I was looking for. We were just bringing it in for the longest time, and I think that, like for this little town and these industries over here, and I think that was probably messing with our economy a little bit. So now we can kind of build up our water industry and not worry too much. All right, so the last thing that we are going to do today to kind of finish it off is we have an insane demand, which is amazing because we haven't had this. College has really helped us out, and I'm very excited for that. We have a very high demand for office. We have a very high demand for commercial industry as well, high density, medium, and low density. I do want to look, we're still chilling over here. Cool. Services, our healthcare, and our education are quite high, but that makes sense because we just did a bunch of upgrades, and that seems to be why we're losing money, is our services. All right, so we are going to expand a little bit. We have quite the demand. We have a very high low density demand, and I think we're going to deal with that in the next one as we kind of build, like this road will continue to be kind of our main street for Towny McTown phase, and maybe another town over here as well. Now that we have this interchange over here, we can kind of play around with it a little bit and do some more low density over here, which I think is going to be really needed, which means that we can come in here with our medium density and we can have a lot more fun. So how I would like to do that is we're going to start right here. First things first, I'm going to take out these houses and we're going to zone office over here. Just some low density office, nothing too crazy. And then we're going to grab our townhouses right over here and we're going to start to zone this a little bit more. So I'm going to bring it up all the way over here, which might seem like a bit overkill for now, but that is only because we have quite the demand and I would like to satisfy it as much as possible. So here we have our townhouses. We're just really bringing these back a bit, right? We'll put some more over here. Perfect. We're gonna start there. Awesome. Cool. We will end up taking out these small ones because these are stupid looking. It's like whack-a-mole. Perfect. Awesome. Now we need to put in some of our high density, which is really cool. These buildings get super high, which is a wee bit frustrating, but that is okay. So we're going to take out pretty much all of this as well as all of this. Perfect. We're going to start to zone in some of our high density over here. Perfect. And we'll let these guys kind of do what they do. I'm going to put some medium right here, probably on this side as well. And then we're going to do some of our high density. And our high density should probably also be located a little bit closer to over in our downtown area. Yeah, like these buildings get really high. This is a 4x4. So we really have to be careful with our high density. So I'm going to put a lot of our medium density over here where we're taking out all of these homes. And then on this area closer to downtown, we're going to come over here and we're going to D-zone and then we're going to put in some of our high density. So we'll do like a 2x4 here. Cool. We'll do a 3x whatever here. And they don't want to grow in, which is fine, because we will bring in some other buildings as well. So let's do this whole area and see what comes up over here. Cool. And we do have tons of medium density demand. So we can come in here and really have a little bit more fun with our medium density. We can also sprinkle in some commercial and some office zones, so I think we should do that as well. Let's bring some office buildings over here. I'm going to take out all of these. I would like to put high density office. We don't have it yet. We also don't have our high density commercial, but that's fine. We're going to get those soon. So let's do like just some little buildings for now. Perfect. And then we'll come in here with, we'll do some low rent too. We don't have a lot of low rent in these areas. So let's take out this guy and let's put a low rent building right here. I want to make sure that people don't start living under bridges. I've heard that people will just set up tents. Yeah, we have tents under here. Oh, that's a rock. Okay, good. They'll set up tents under bridges and on skate parks. I think I actually saw a tent over here at some point. Okay, it's not there now, which is good, Cool, cool, cool. So we'll come in here with our medium density and we'll zone the rest over here. I want to make sure we get some different zoning types or some different building types, sorry. We'll leave that here. And then these are homes and this is probably now an awful spot to live, which, you know, makes sense. So let's dezone this. Perfect. And maybe we put in some mixed zoning over here, actually. Perfect. So really, really cranking up the density, which is fun, which is super, super, super fun. This is probably going to take quite a bit to build out, which is fine. But yeah, that is okay. The next thing I want to look at, I'm seeing some crime. So let's go to our police station, which is somewhere right here. And let's see. So we have 6 cars all patrolling. Let's actually go into our police coverage. And let's see. We're actually pretty good. We're pretty good in both spots. We do have some high crime probability in some places, but for the most part we're good. Fire and rescue, we're also doing really, really well. Everything is looking good. Awesome. We're still decent for our healthcare, which is really good. All right, yeah, we are chilling. We're doing well. I do want to get to level 9. We're almost there. So let's see. I'm gonna let this run for a minute. And when we get to level 9, we get high density commercial, which is really fun. And we're gonna start placing some of that around here too, because it is gonna get pretty busy. We could place some parks and that might help us get there. And now that we're adding a bit of density, I'm actually thinking, let's come into our parks and let's bring some large sports parks in here. We have so many development points. We've just been kind of hoarding them. So let's see, we have this American football field, we have a soccer field, and then we have a community pool. Cool, cool, cool. I think it would make sense to have this pool over by our high school. So let's see where a good spot for that would be. Let's actually put that right here. Perfect. And I know we do have a lot of parks over here, but I think it's fine. Then we're going to bring a basketball court and I'm actually going to put it right here. Perfect. And we got to level 9, which is awesome, just by placing that park, which I think is very, very nice. So now we can come in here with our high density commercial and we can zone some commercial over here. So we have these big buildings, which look super, super cool. They kind of fit in as well, which is what I was really going for. I want to make sure that these fit in. I don't just want to like place a bunch of stuff, but we can come over here and I think we're gonna put these 2 buildings in. Perfect. We'll do one right over here as well. Cool, cool, cool. And I don't think, yeah, these don't get super high, which is nice. I wish they got a little bit higher because these guys right here, our high density, can get super, super, super high. But yeah, I like the way that is looking. Cool. So letting this build out a little bit, looking really, really nice. These are our commercial buildings. They look awesome. They look really, really cool. They're the exact same ones, which kind of sucks. This one's different. That's nice. We still do have more commercial demand. So I think what we could do, honestly, maybe not right now, but this street, we can actually convert this like Holly Street right here to be just high density commercial. And then we can have our high density residential kind of living on the outside. For now, I think we'll leave it. We will put a few pockets of commercial. So let's take out this building, for example, and I want 2 buildings or 3 buildings, I guess, right beside each other. I think that could be fun. Let's actually take this one out and see if we can get a larger one. Awesome, we can. Cool, cool, cool. We still do have quite the demand for office as well, but I think that this is looking pretty awesome. Near our commercial centers, the last thing that we are going to do is I'm going to put some parking over here. So let's actually look. So we have commercial over here. So I think we're going to put a parking lot right here, actually, in between. So I want it to be 6 deep. This is actually 6 deep. This is much larger, and then this is super, super big. So let's grab this medium one. We'll put it right here for now. Let's grab around here. We'll take out these buildings. Awesome. And let's see how big this is. Can we put it? Okay, so it's a little bit unfortunate how large it is, but it is what it is. How big is the other one? How big is the large? Oh, it's quite large. That makes sense. I wish we could just kind of like our zone. I don't know why we can't have a parking lot. This would actually be an amazing mod, but like using kind of our zoning tools that we have for the industry. Like, why can't we just take this? Like, hey, I want a parking lot that's this big. Bam, done. I don't see how that, I feel like that actually is a great idea. And honestly, what I might do is I might take this out because like this small right here, and then we have this medium. How many cars? 50? Oh, this is comfort. But like I'm thinking we can do like 2 parking lots like this and then add in another commercial building across the side here, come into our paths and put a path behind here. How does that look? I think that looks pretty awesome. It would be really, really nice to be able to place things on paths. That would be an amazing mod as well. Like imagine just having like just a small little, even like a playground right here, but it requires a road. Or even, I know we have these pedestrian roads, but like an alleyway, you know, maybe I mean, I guess you could put an alleyway back here, but you know, like it would just be really nice to be able to place parks on footpaths. A nice mod would either be an alleyway road that's like just a footpath, or be able to place them on paths. But you know, until we get there, we will we live with the limitations of our time. I am going to just place some bushes along here and just make it look a little bit nicer. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we have this nice little building in between here. Looking really, really nice. Our demand is starting to come up again. Is this the low rent house? Oh no, this is the big, oh my God, dude, look at that thing. This is the low rent house. Holy, that's large. Is that, I mean, we're gonna start placing these buildings in, but wow, look at that. That's actually awesome looking. Cool, cool, cool. Guys, that is going to be where we leave it, actually. If you made it this far and you liked the video, like the video. If you love the video, you're not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section what you think of what we did today. If you like our little rural highway that comes across here, if you like our ginormous interchange that is very low capacity for the most part, if you like this ginormous building. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh, this isn't zoned. Let's do this really quickly. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.